I'm pretty sure that we are live. I think it's showtime. September 25th, 2025, coming at you live from the Two Lane Live headquarters in Canoga Park, California. This episode is brought to you by Law Tigers Motorcycle Attorneys. Get in an accident, call them before you call insurance, and they'll make sure you're taken care of. And always make sure to reach out to your local rep. In our case, Law Tigers Los Angeles. We'll leave their link down below in the video description. Today, we're talking about bike giveaways, upcoming travels, and all kinds of stuff. So what's going on, boys?
Hey, it's Thursday. It's
Well, one of
another
your
week. The
phones
year
is vibrating.
is flying by faster than you can imagine. I mean, it's going to be November, then December, and it's January, New Year.
Cali Squeeze Blood Orange. Matt, you're a little late on the order. We need to get some beer here ASAP. Pronto. Josh is thirsty.
No.
Thank you, 805.
Well, I drink some 805, I guess.
Well, I have to tell you that drop yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you got to go check that out. But I really loved a couple of stories that we got from some of the participants around their health and how our videos actually inspired them to get back on the road. And so that was cool. And that whole vibe that you captured at the Boar's Nest, I loved seeing all those bikes and I love seeing all the people. I was going to
say, because I woke up from a nap about 3 minutes ago. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know what video we dropped yesterday. So that would be the Boar's Nest. Boar's Nest Burger Bash, our first annual party there in Leeds, South Dakota. Had a couple hundred people show up. It was amazing.
Couple hundred? No way.
Yeah,
we had
maybe
way
1,000.
more than a couple hundred.
Oh,
at least 1,000.
The place was packed.
Oh, we're streaming to Facebook too, by the way, just so you know.
The road was packed.
Everything.
The place was packed. They couldn't even get enough burgers made for all the people that were there.
I mean,
it was huge.
We're going to have to rethink it next
Huge.
year, some
The
way,
biggest.
shape, or form, because the 100 shirts were given away within 10 minutes, and so was the 100 burgers.
Yeah.
I mean, they were gone like that.
Right. So
Yeah, we started.
we're going to give away next year 555 burgers.
Don't make that comment.
Have you seen
They're going to hold us to that.
the video from that skit show? And he pulls into the drive-through. He's like, "I want 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 shakes, 55," and he leaves and then tries to loop back around and do the whole pay it forward thing. Anyway, you check it out. Educate yourself.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So
Yeah.
he bought 55, 55, and
No,
55.
he bought one burger and then paid for the person behind him. And then right before he sped off, he goes, "I'll get 55," orders 300 things, and then goes right behind them so that they pay it forward.
Perfect. All
I
right.
need to sleep more, brother.
I don't know where you're going with that story, man.
I'm all out of brain cells.
Yeah, wow. So look, 5 more days to get in on the drawing for the sweepstakes.
Yes.
Give away this bike. We need to do you're not going to be here tomorrow, so we should do a little story tonight out in front so we can post something tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we got to pump it up over the weekend to get, and if you haven't bought something, come on in, buy some goods,
Buy some money.
but go into the Two Lane Life accessories. We've made it very affordable for people. We've got a bunch of different things in there for $5, $10, $15, $25. That makes it affordable. You can jump in and potentially win this bike. You can also enter for free. There's a way to do that. If you click on the website link, it'll walk you through the whole thing. So, but hey, I think what we'll do, this is Josh and I were talking about this. I think you were out of the room. The 30th is next Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
And so we are headed to Vegas. We'll talk a little bit about that.
The 30th is Tuesday.
The 30th is Tuesday. So maybe like the 9th on our live, we announce the winner of the bike.
So you got to tune in to the
So you
Two
got to
Lane
tune
Live
in. You got
like
to
you
check
are
it
now.
out.
Yeah.
And we do it. We hit the button, see who it shows winner, and then we announce it here.
Well, we can announce it here, but we have to put it on all the platforms.
Well, of course,
for
but I'm just
sure.
saying, like-
But think about this. Found a bike, beautiful bike with 14,000 miles on it, tour pack, everything you need, and then went ahead and took it apart and put all the cool parts on it, whether it was Legend suspension, Saddleman seat, Clockworks windshield, all the thrashing parts, everything that I like on my newer bike and rode that sucker to Sturgis. So you could get that bike, which went to Sturgis and back. It still only has like, I don't know,
14,000 or 15.
maybe 16,000 miles on it, original miles on an 05. And if you're not entered, I'm really going to start to question your value.
I think it's probably about 17,000.
I'm
maybe
going
about
to
3,300 miles.
Get on
3,600 miles.
twolanelife.com, enter to win the bike, because I can't wait to meet the person that wins it.
What if you don't meet them?
I'm going to meet him. I mean, whether it's via internet or whatever. And
Via internet?
I might send you something special after you win it too.
I need to do a disclaimer, as always.
Yes.
If you're listening to this and it's after September 30th, 2025, you cannot win the Electra Glide unless the guy who wins it does some sort of giveaway. But yeah,
Right.
just
You
because
could-
we're recording this as of the 25th, 5 days before the giveaway
Well,
entries end.
You could
Look at
think
the
about
River
wanting to win
Burn.
it.
River Bum.
You can think about it, even if it's after, and pretend you're going to win it, but it ain't going to happen.
Mhm.
So listen to what Josh just said.
River Bum, just wanted to say thank you guys for the signed pick with my last order. That was a pretty cool touch.
Awesome.
And I did actually just link the swag collection because one of my favorite things just dropped, which is the metal sign, the Bodhi sign. It's gangster. It's badass.
Well,
like
I
it. It's
mean-
cool for your garage.
Can you pull it up and show them, or they can't see it?
I will link it.
Because we've got dog tags, we've got koozies, we've got lapel pins. Look at that. Look at all that.
They're
stuff.
not seeing that.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
just,
seeing it. We got stickers, sticker packs. We got a signed poster. We're gonna put up 2 new signed
License
posters.
plate frames.
License plate.
New
metal
shirts.
license
Look
plate
at all
frames.
these things.
So much stuff.
So much stuff.
I mean, all you got to do is go www.twolanelife.com.
I don't
get
know if they
something.
have to www.
It's like an infomercial on the TV.
You know, we're doing
4
a
in the morning.
Can't they
commercial
just go twolanelife.com?
In
You
3
can.
easy steps, go to
Why do you
www.
HTTP,
But then you won't hear the
HTTP
ding,
backslash.
ding, ding, ding.
That's a fax machine.
I think I need to start drinking again.
Yeah, no, you don't need to. Then you'll really be sleeping. So anyway, you got a great chance to win a really, really cool bike. And then if you don't own a bike, you'll have a bike. And if you own a bike, you'll have 2 bikes. You know.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm in. If you're in, I'm in.
What if they sold the other bike before
Then they have
got
one.
them? Okay.
Then you're only going to have one.
Sell
we
your
know
bike
your
to
math
get
is working.
3,000 entries
Hmm.
on our sell your bike. Use all the money to buy the same
Yeah.
T-shirt
Yeah.
but like 700
And
times.
you'll just rig the gig.
Yeah, this is the sign. It's shown pinned up on a wall. It's just an iPhone photo, but that's the metal tin sign.
And that sign, the
There's a-
whole premise of that sign came from a T-shirt design. We were in Bodie, Ghost Town, California, which is a really cool place. If you haven't been there, it's a couple miles off the road. It's a dirt road, but it's a town that was abandoned. Just everybody left. There's still plates on the table, silverware. So that sign is of that trip, and you can put it in your garage or bedroom or whatever.
Well, there's also a banner, a huge banner of the same picture. So you've got choices. That's what I'm talking about. When you have choices, you make choices.
Right on, Mickey. I'm glad you're here for school.
Mickey does good math.
Yeah.
math.
So yeah, I think it's been fun to watch, the number of people that have come in on this giveaway, and we're backing up against our open house here. So we're going to have not a grand opening, the 3rd annual open house, November the 8th from 11 to 2. We will start announcing the beginning of October. All of the sponsors have as they've done the last 2 years, have donated some helmets and jackets and seats and windshields, and we'll have again over $10,000. We're actually going to be supporting a group called Stop the Void. Jaime Puerta, who was on the show, whom we met down at Josie's Hideout. He's set up a foundation. Unfortunately, lost his son to a fentanyl overdose. Go back and look at the live that we did with him just to get familiar if you need to. And so we want to help his mission and cause to let young people and old people of this country that are going through these crises that they have a place to reach back out to. So lots of proceeds, lots of good donations will go to that. It's going to be a great day. We're going to have tacos. We're going to have smoking sats barbecue. We're going to have churros. We're going to have a live band.
I'm going to eat a little bit more of that barbecue.
That sounds so good right now.
The crazy thing is that day, our open house, I mean, we always have a blast meeting everyone. So if you get a chance to get out here, get in this town, check it out, come and hang out with us. But the next day, we're riding to the Love Ride.
So what should they do?
You should go to the Love Ride and
they should make a weekend of it.
They should make a weekend of it. You can be here. You can probably meet Robert Patrick, and there's going to be several celebrities there. I know Amelia Rivera is going to be there. And let me go back to ours. We're going to have Frankie Loyal from the Mayans and several other cool things here at our open house. So a lot of stuff going on that weekend.
Yeah, but so it's kind of a special weekend because they've stopped the actual riding to Castaic a few years ago. So they're kicking it back up.
10 years, right?
Gene Simmons is going to be there. What is it? Chevy Metal?
Chevy Metal.
Chevy Metal will be there. You'll get to hang out with us. We'll have a booth or a tent up, I imagine.
We might even be selling some
we
shirts.
can spend 2 days together.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely could be cool. And you might have a really good chance of meeting the wives. If you're into that, you can meet them. They're cool.
Someone's asking about, from New Zealand, it looks like, can we buy tickets from overseas? Tickets for which?
I
the
believe
charity?
It's talking about the give. If it's the bike giveaway, no.
Right.
It's just the continental United States minus Florida and New York. If you are talking about the charity raffle, yes, but we would have to work out some shipping to you if you won some of the items from the charity raffle. So.
But I will say this. I had someone the other day mention, could we enter to get the bike? We're in Australia. And I said, no, it's too much to ship. I said, well, what if we were planning on keeping the bike at a friend's house in the U.S. And use that as our yearly ride bike? And I said, well, then have someone, your friend, go in and buy some tickets. And sure, if they're in the continental U.S., we're there.
I'm going to make you guys a little more moody. How's that?
Moody.
Yeah, moody.
Moody. So yeah, that's going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of riding, a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to be tired and busy and wiped out, but it'll be a great adventure. We got some really cool stuff coming up, so you can be involved in it.
I guess leaving next Friday, we're going to take off and head into Las Vegas.
Yes.
Come see us at Red Rock Harley Davidson, East Coastin. I think Brian 636. Sea Bear, I think they're all going to be there. I think there's I can look at the text that Brandy sent, but I think on Friday there's stunt shows,
tattoos, and all kinds of stuff.
I'm a little bummed out because today on the show we were supposed to have Lance and Juan from Thrashin and Ryan Cruzy from Arizona. They are both building choppers to take to this event, and they're going to be showcased there. That's going to be pretty cool to see. But both of them said when it's all over, because they're like under the gun, they're working till midnight, they're doing all this crazy stuff. After this whole event, they'll both come in and into the live and share their story of how their month was hell month to build these bikes.
Well,
all right. So here's the schedules. So Friday from 4 to 9, stunt shows are at 6, 7, and 8. So, but the event opens at 4. There'll be vendors there, beer garden, tattoos. And there's going to be something going on at the event that I can't say, but we'll say that it's a surprise for a certain individual from Thrashin. On Saturday, the event's from 8 to 6. Tattoos 8 to 6, vendors open at 10, beer garden opens at 10 to 6. Stunt shows 11, 1, 3, and 5. The build off unveiling of the bikes that are being built from 1:30 to 2:30. Hot Bike Builder Showcase. So Hot Bike Mag is going to be there. Our good friends from 2 to 6. And then I guess Dump Truck is going to be doing some announcing of some biker gangs.
Right on.
We'll have our friend Ari there from Law Tiger, so we'll have a bunch of fun with them. But there's going to be a lot of cool people there.
So if you're in the Western United States, anywhere, and you can ride 500 miles to get to Las Vegas, come and see us. Come and hang out. It's going to be one big party, one big show.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Denise Neal for getting a bandana live.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
One of our swag items.
Yeah, one of our
All right.
swag
She is
items.
in the contest.
So here's the vendor lineup real quick for this next weekend.
Okay.
Thrash and Supply, Brian 636, Hot Bike Mag, Cody G, No Love Cycles, Two Lane Life, yeah, Crucy, East Coast and Fuelings. I didn't know Luke and them, they're going to be there.
Well, we don't know if Luke and them
Sapphire Tattoo, West Side Collective, Sin City Moto Girls, and La Tigers.
So come by and get a 2-lane life shirt.
A
We'll
Setwear
have 'em.
shirt. You're so focused on Setwear lately.
Well, I have to be, because if not, no rent will be paid and we'll be kicked out and evicted.
Why are you so extreme? on things?
David
Yeah, you know.
Hampton says Harley Davidson of Santa Clarita, which is actually in Santa Clarita, is having a Love Ride kickoff party on October 4th as well. Thank you, David. We appreciate that.
That's cool, but we'll be in Vegas.
Yep.
Well, and we knew about that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our schedules conflicted there. But we talked about this with Oliver and Robert. We were blessed enough to go out and do the press release that they had, and you guys should all run up, if you're in Southern California here, run up to Santa Clarita Harley Davidson and check out the kickoff. Should be a good time. We will be there on the 9th, and hopefully we'll get to see a bunch of you there.
Yeah.
Not at Santa Clarita Hardy, but at
No.
the Love Ride.
Yeah, we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah.
What, originally from Sturgis, Rapid City, and can't wait to actually ride home for a change. All right.
That's right, John.
No.
Okay, so we get one over bike giveaway, event updates. That's that.
Yeah.
Did we talk much about our open house party? I might
Yeah.
have been okay. All right.
But I
And
mean, we're packed. I mean, we still have some drops that, we had someone comment today that we shouldn't be showing drops that were filmed a month ago or something. It's like, well, we can't just make a 5-hour episode of
Yeah.
like,
Send me illegal drugs, and I'll stay up for 6 days straight every week, and I'll get the videos out the next day.
Well, think of it this way. Even if you went to Sturgis and you enjoyed the whole thing and you were there and you saw videos on it, a couple months go by and you're sitting there, what are you going to watch, NFL or some baseball? Put up the video and go back to Sturgis and have a good time.
I mean, we see 99% of comments saying, hey, this is great. I loved watching Thrashin's videos on the trip, and now I love watching yours just as much. It's cool seeing a different story. Then that one comment just gets to you.
well,
So,
we woke up this morning to a text from Jim at the Boar's Nest, and he said, I just got a chance to watch that. That was a
oh,
great
really?
video.
Nice. Cool.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're okay.
And he lived it because he was at the Boar's Nest,
Mhm.
Denise is out riding.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mickey's happy. He's got an event to go to on a Sunday, so we'll see him there.
Yeah, Mickey.
Wait,
We'll see you
where's
at the
Mickey
Love
going?
Ride, brother.
He's going to the Love Ride.
All right.
But
Love
he,
you, brother.
He could show up to our event too if he took a lunch break.
Yeah, just quickly out to Vegas.
Quick 2-hour
Or out
I'll
to,
ride.
send a memo into Matt and see if he can get out here.
I don't think your memos to Matt are making a lot of impact.
But do some research for the industry.
Yes.
Thank you, one and only plants.
Plants.
And then look, I think we haven't talked much about this. We don't even know yet, but we're in the planning stages of something that could be very special for Two Lane Life, as we've done every year, working with one of our partners in an unveiling. And so maybe mid-December, we're going to take a ride so that we can show some cool stuff in January. So we look forward to that. But this is kind of our cooling off period as well. We get the content, and then now it's more focused on open houses. Now we've got the Love Ride. But it's kind of us, like we did a lot of miles from June to August,
Mhm.
and a lot of riding. So time for us to chill just a little bit.
I moved one of the cameras so they can see the patch wall too.
Oh, check
So,
that out.
For those of you that haven't seen it, we added a few patches on this last trip. I don't even know if they've gone up yet, to be honest, but
I think so.
okay.
The
Yeah.
behind the door is loaded.
Well, and we just got a letter from a gentleman that was here with the patch. Let's ride Fraser Valley. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is Dion Diesel. He was here from Canada, and we actually got him hooked up with some Legends suspension front end And Rob, our buddy Rob, put in the suspension with him. He was asking if we could get pictures signed. He saw Dom, so he wants Dom's
Nice.
signature. He saw the boys, so we'll see if we can get the boys to sign off. And of course, he saw the men, the men of Two Lane Life.
So how's he going to get these back? We're mailing them to him?
We'll mail them back to him. But very cool, and he was very grateful. He also had introduced us. Josh and I had watched him tie down some stuff to these rock straps. We got to see if we can get them on the website. These are some of the best straps we've ever used, and they go. So thank you for that. We'll get these signed and back out to you, or you can ride back down and pick them up.
Let's see. It said, are you going to video the love ride? That is the plan.
Absolutely.
And we will get that up on the channel to share with y'all.
Well, once we video that, we'll have it up at least a year or two later, but
Yeah.
we will have it up.
We'll put it up the day before
We'll
the
get it up
next
before
love
the
ride.
next
Yeah.
one.
Hey, so what, with you guys that are out there watching right now, what, if you can think of it off, what was your favorite video that we've put up this year? Was there one that stood out to you that you liked, that you know?
And
if you have one, just say, hey, what it was. You know?
and what do you want to see this year? We'll note these down.
Yeah,
see a little bit more cold weather and snow riding, right?
So we have hopefully a conversation next Monday or Tuesday with Brennan Matthews.
Uh-huh.
And we're trying to figure out when the celebration of the centennial Route 66 is, and he will be the man to tell us.
He will definitely be the man to tell us.
We've got that potentially in our quiver as a ride or a longer ride. I would still like to get out to the pig trails in Arkansas. We got to do that at some point. The coast up through Oregon, I think, would be another. We missed that this year. It'd be great. And then we've got Homecoming and other Sturgis and those other, but we will start our ride planning here in November and start to share that schedule with you so you know where we're going to kind of be, and maybe we'll run into you.
Yeah, we're going to do stuff. We're going to start doing some stuff different than we've been doing it, just so we can keep you guys like guessing and not knowing what the hell we're doing, because we're going to surprise you all
East Coast
next year.
rides. Yeah, I would love to do like the Laconia rally next year.
We're going to take Highway 6 from Bishop, California, all the way to the East Coast, and we're going to jump in the water.
We are.
Yep.
Fitz said Sacred Lands was his favorite episode.
I like that. Thanks, man. That is a good one.
Texas. I want to see Big Bend National Park.
Oh, yeah. Being in Arizona, that Williams, there's a lot of history down here in Texas.
Well, we were down there at Hill Country, and we were kind of, I don't know why we hurried back, but we were supposed to go by Big Bend down there, and we didn't.
Big Bend, I think, is way further from.
It wasn't
where
too
we
much
were.
farther. They Jace was saying, "Go
gotcha.
down there, you guys. You're blowing it if you don't go down there," and we blew it. We just kept going.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter that we had to get back here.
You know what? Next year we're going to be barely in the office. We're going to be out riding.
Oh, really?
We're going to have a satellite, and we're going to be dropping all our videos from other states because it's all about the ride.
So someone did the Moki Doug way.
Yes.
That's cool.
Big Bend is only on the entire other side of Texas, but it is only an 8.5 hour, 10-hour ride. So that's not that far. It's pretty
Or
close.
maybe what's the river down there?
I'm not sure.
Because the hill country was down at the bottom.
The Rio Grande.
Rio Grande.
Was it the Rio Grande? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Maybe someone's going to tell me the Rio Grande's in Arkansas. I don't know.
Let's see. Mickey on Twos always has good
Yeah.
perspective. He said, my favorite stuff was honestly watching the adventures of the carbureted bikes, seeing you guys find them and customize them and ride them. By far the most memorable stuff for me.
Thanks, Mickey.
All right.
Yeah,
I think
thank you. You know,
did
I love
something
that.
or
And
another.
it was a good adventure, but I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing new colors and new things on new Harleys in 2026.
Well,
I always like new.
New's great, but there was nothing like riding that carbureted bike, and people would be like, well, you do. I don't know, because I've never done it. And come to find out that purple peep leader is cammed It rocks. I had a great time. I had a blast riding it. It was completely different riding, and it was different going than coming back home because we were trying to keep the chopper speed down. So we were going very slow. And on the way back, we were doing like that 85, 90.
Yeah.
And it was grinding a little bit or whining a little bit, but man, it was a great trip.
I would really like to see this. Kyle said, go to Yarnell to the Granite Mountain Hot Shot Memorial. Did that ride in May from Washington. I watched that movie recently after having Josh on the show. Amazing film.
Well, if you go back to the earlier videos that we've done, Lance and I are at that spot. We did not do the hike back up into it, but we filmed there and we dedicated the video to the lost people of that fire. So
well, we need to go into the actual.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
did we go to Kings Canyon? When did
we did Sequoia
this year? Oh,
this year.
Okay, that's King. Gotcha.
That was a fantastic trip. That was I mean,
we just didn't make it into Kings Canyon because it was closed, right?
Right.
Gotcha.
I mean, but we did the national park.
Yeah, Sequoia is beautiful.
The Sequoia. I mean,
we're in the bottom part of the beginning part of Kings.
That was
that was my trip where it was closed.
Yeah.
When I went
we did it.
You had the
gotcha.
Snow.
Beautiful trip. It was. I mean, the roads in there, and no one was around. I mean, it was.
We just didn't go up to the upper turnaround,
and we could have, but we didn't. But we had so much fun riding, and we saw so many cool things. We stayed in a really awesome house. I mean, there's so much to do out there. Just
someone's asking a question about what?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep riding that sucker till the wheels fall off. Saying plans with the other 2 car bikes, you got to wait and see. That's that. I would like to go to Cape Town, South Africa, to be honest.
Well,
my
I was
mom went
also
recently.
thinking
that's a long way down there.
We had a group a year and a half ago reach out and talked about Puerto Rico.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool? Do a whole group ride down there.
I've been there a few times. It is cool. It's an interesting country.
Yep.
Thank you for the support,
thanks,
John. Just got himself a V6 badge hat.
All right, so that's going to give you like 3 entries into the bike. So good luck. You're going to get.
Yeah, for those of you tuning in now that missed the beginning, as of today, September 25th, 2025, there are 5 days left to enter to win Lance's blue Electra Glide that he rode to Sturgis and back. And all you got to do is every $10 spent at twolanelife.com is an automatic entry to win for 48 of the 50 Continentals. You know what I mean?
Could you keep the camera on you for a minute?
Yes.
What if I'm flying into a place and I don't have a motorcycle? Can I go to 2 Lane Life and click on a button and rent?
We have a tab on our website, the Eagle Rider tab. So Eagle Rider motorcycle rentals and tours. That's how you can, book a trip, have some fun, save some money, and you save some money by booking through our website and through the link, and you can fly somewhere, ride for a bit, fly home, tell everyone you rode across the country, but you just rode while you were across the country.
That's right.
This ain't a sales pitch, but one thing I like about, we've flown in and done that, but now the fleets are the newer models, and you're always guaranteed. I mean, you were then getting a good bike to ride, but the new ones are, if you haven't ridden one, it's a good way to test ride it.
Well, and they're going through a whole change. I mean, they changed a year ago. The CEO was changed out in almost a year and a half, maybe. And so they've been working on that. They've got the new models, as you're saying. Look, we've enjoyed it when we've used them.
Yeah.
It's sometimes a little tough if you're thinking about, okay, how quick can I get one? But I mean, get on it, get on the phone, rent it, get on the plane and go ride. Easy. Yeah.
I mean, why not?
I think we'll probably do a couple of those trips this year, right?
I think so.
You know what the cool thing about riding the bikes to the Sturgis this year with the boys and everything, we camped, 3 nights?
3 nights, yeah.
So we camped 3 nights there, and we camped on Hunts Mesa, which was amazing. Thanks to our friend Don Mose and the tour. I forget the name off the top of my head, but what a great time to be riding with your pals, and you stop and you know that you're going to pitch a tent and hang out and have a campfire. That's like really what travel it makes travel really cool and something so
Yep.
special.
That was a good change of pace.
Yeah.
This one, oops, stable in downtown Philly. It was maybe
awesome.
last year.
That was last year.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's an awesome.
Someone asked about Laconia, and that I think we plan on.
I'd
making
love
that
to get to
happen.
Laconia if we can.
Yeah.
We can.
You know, the boys over on the East Coast want us to come out there too. So I don't. Maybe do Indian Larry's and
Yeah.
Laconia and that whole thing. I don't know. Spend a month out there.
Robert Patrick would.
Have you ever considered making a 2-lane app that caters to 2-wheel travelers, only spots you've been to, bars? That would be cool. In the meantime, we do have the blog section on our website that accompanies most videos, 99% of them, that do have links to where we ate, stayed, and traveled. So that's a good resource.
So Peter,
an app would be cool.
Peter, if you're a programmer and you have an idea, let's talk. We have lots of people that come in and show us apps where they pinned all the different places that they've read about on the blogs or that they've seen in the videos where they paused and put the restaurant name or the road name. But, you know, for us, even for Route 66, the first year that we did it, we had to go find an app. And it was, interestingly enough, it was a German couple that developed the app, and they wanted it because they were trying to find spots and places to go. And there was nothing out there. And so, interesting that in our own country we don't have something, and we had these, and it's great. It worked out really good.
Well, the reason we don't have anything is because Route 66 and the nostalgicness of the whole thing is very big in Europe and overseas. People want to come and be on Route 66 and see what that Americana was like in these small towns, and that's kind of what we love doing. So yeah, an app. We need to get more Americans out there seeing these wonderful places we have in our country. It's just, you know, people get complacent and hang out in their own town, but travel, meet some people.
We also need more people like Julia Martin, who got herself a shirt just now.
All right, Julia.
Oops.
Thank you, Julia. Hopefully you win. You know, can I approach something a little different?
Yeah.
You and I are riding our motorcycles basically every day to the shop. But when I look back at this year's trips, our bikes, our personal bikes, mine in particular, have not been on many of the trips. We started off with the launch with Harley.
Yep.
Then we got the Street Glide, and I rode that to the Sequoias, so my bike wasn't in that. And then we did a ride. We did one ride with the bikes. I don't know where we went. Then we did Harley bikes to Homecoming. Then we did the carbureted bikes to Sturgis.
Right.
So
our regular bikes have not.
Yeah, they're pretty low mile.
Commute.
I mean, mine, I think I just hit like 33,000 miles, and we've almost had that for what, a year and a half?
2 years.
Almost 2 years. Yeah. So
in May.
Super low mileage. I didn't think about that.
So I hit 25,000. I got my hog mileage yesterday.
I got to check my bike in.
And like I'm looking at the bike on 2 years. Like we usually have 50 or 60,000 miles on it, but we did a lot of riding this year, not on our own platform. So it's interesting. It'd be interesting to hear comments on whether people did they care if we were on a. I mean, I know that, like Mickey was saying, the carbureted bikes got a lot of love, and so did the new unveiling of the Street Glide Ultra. But interesting, right?
Well, I got my 25,000 mile patch, but I was like, I know I have more miles than that.
You don't on your orange bike?
Not on my orange bike, on my butt.
Oh, well, you didn't clarify that.
It's high mileage.
We have, I mean, I would wonder how many miles we have in the 5 years of doing this channel. 1 million? 800,000?
You mean combined with all of us?
Yeah.
I would say combined we're, because we do typically like 10 to 15 on other bikes, and then we're putting like 30 on ours.
Yeah.
So it's like 45 to 50.
My Softail, I think, had 40,000 miles when I sold it. My first Road King had 5K. My second one, I think I sold at 55. So that's 60. That's like 100K.
So if
my Road Glide has 30, and then add 15 a year for 5 years, so maybe we're 250 each.
Yeah, I was going to say we're probably combined 700,000 miles in 5 years. 750. Not bad.
So that
Not
means that you
bad.
guys, everyone out there, has that many miles with us on their couch or wherever you choose to watch our videos and support what we do.
And just remember, because no one really ever talks about it, but with all those miles we've done, we always check our air pressure. We always change the oil. We service our own bikes.
Blinker fluid.
We like to do that because we like to know what's up. And yeah, we do once in a while, we do the brake flush fluid, stuff like that, brake pads. Keep them happy.
Safe.
Safe, happy.
Reminds me of a George Michael song or something. I don't know what. You got to have faith. I don't know.
Okay.
It just came to me like, you got to have faith to faith, baby. All right. So what?
So
Where do they need to go? TwoLaneLife.com. Where do they need to go?
what time is it?
I don't know.
Well, it's actually only been 19 minutes.
I think you need to
It's
tell
been-
us, if you can, just shoot a thing out there. Where's your favorite place to ride? So we can look at that. Maybe we'll go, you know what? That actually sounds pretty cool. If you got a second, you want to do that. That'd be kind of interesting to see where our audience, I mean, I guess a lot of you have gone places that we might have gone, but tell us where there's some cool spots and where there's a nice steakhouse.
What was that restaurant in Vegas? The Heart Attack?
Heart Attack
Was that
Cafe.
Vegas?
We might go there.
What's it? It's called the Heart
They-
Attack Cafe.
Yep. And if you're over 380 pounds, you eat free.
What if I got on your shoulder? You know how you can do the two people on the shoulders of the big shirt? We could eat. I'm like 180. You're like
220.
or we over 300. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
So what's that place we ate in Daytona that had the
yeah.
burgers this big that had like
Yeah.
hamburger, egg, French toast, pancake,
Fried
peanut
onion.
beef, peanut butter, jelly.
Jelly.
I mean,
I'm
you
getting
can't eat
hungry,
that
brother.
stuff.
I'm getting hungry. All right. Donner Pass. Yes. I would love to go back up towards the Truckee and Tahoe area.
I wish we were going to
Let's
Street
see.
Vibrations. Is that this week or we miss it? Was it last weekend?
Back of the Dragon. Highway 2 in Washington State is beautiful.
Yep.
Pig Trail, that's on the list. Cherry Hollow, we have done that. And
That
that was
was great.
amazing. 101 Loop in Washington. You could adjust a little bit and take a ferry or two and dip into the San Juan Islands or over to Victoria, BC.
Who's
Yep.
ridden by Shiprock?
We need to take that.
That's amazing. That blew my
Mhm.
mind. Anyone been to Canyon de Chelly?
I
That's in
like
eastern Arizona.
I like this, Mitzi. Challenge.
Whoa.
Ride Harley Davidson trikes to Sturgis in 2 years.
2
Some
years.
of us are unable to ride two wheels in two.
So she's
Oh,
saying
she's
get a-
going to in 2
Yeah,
years. That's
she's-
awesome.
get a
I thought you were
plan.
saying we should do it.
Awesome.
Either way, grateful HD.
Well, maybe we
mid-tracks.
should ride trikes too.
Hell yeah.
I've ridden a trike.
So
You know, what'd
have
be
I.
sick is
They're
if
great.
we rode them like errands, like the OG
Yeah, like the throwback.
carbureted sprint car wheels.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When I had my broken leg, I rode one up to Cambria and up in that area. Once you get used to them, they move.
We did A1A in Florida. We did a bit of that in Daytona. So check that off the list.
Yep.
There's so much to see. Alaska. I want to do Alaska on a Pan America, and that's that. So
Really?
So I just want to thank Kyle and Hunter Snow. Those guys are
Yeah.
always on. Janice is always on. Everyone's always giving us the love, and we appreciate that. And who was in our video yesterday?
Kyle
Kyle was in the
Snow.
video.
And that was like the one. See, right now he's typing. He's at work right now.
Yeah.
Kyle, brother, you're risking it for the biscuit.
Interesting. How many of you are at work right now? That I'd like to know.
I like the Sidewinder. There's 8. What's that? Dwayne D. Martin Jr. I like the Sidewinder. There's 8 miles of 191 S turns in curves out to
Yep.
Cool Springs. Great ride. Yes, sir. That's a good one.
That is a great ride.
Kyle
Yeah.
says, shout out. Go, boys.
Yeah.
Georgia. Yeah, we want to see a lot more of the South. I'm at
What's a
work.
good time of year though? Fall?
That's true. Yeah, probably. Mickey says, I'm at work, but let's be honest, this is just market research. I stand behind that.
I'm with you on that,
I'm with you,
Nikki.
brother.
We love it.
If you guys have anyone lives Southern California, if you haven't seen the new remodeled Laidlaw Harley Davidson, you could go in there and say hi to Mickey and see the place. It's pretty awesome.
And you go in there and say, Mickey, I want to buy a bike.
And what's Mickey's got a YouTube channel now, and so does
Mickey,
Josh, I guess.
Yeah,
huh?
I guess
What
I
are
do.
those
Yeah.
two? Like,
We're
we need to
just-
have a discussion about your channel.
Yeah, we probably should.
I think there's some editing things that we've
I saved all
registered
the
and
good tricks.
trademarked, and you're infringing on our capabilities.
I think Mickey, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry if this is a secret. I'll keep the name brand out of it, but he got a whole new flame painted tin set for his Road Glide. It looks absolutely gangster. We're friends. We text. He sent me that. It's insanely beautiful. So check out his channel, Mickey on Twos.
Yeah, check that channel out. He's giving you some good bike info and intel.
Let's see here.
And then I think Josh's is just Josh.
It's just Josh.
Just Josh.
I'm just joshing
Tigan.
around. You know what I mean?
There he is. Look
All
at
I
that
do
guy.
is josh around.
They don't even see that.
I know. I'm getting there. Boom. How about Massachusetts and Maine and New Hampshire? We did a little bit of that.
We
Maine
went
was
to
incredible.
Lubbock,
Oh,
Lubbock,
I want to go back to
Lubeck.
Maine. Lubeck.
Maine. We were there.
It was beautiful, and we were there just as the colors were starting. We didn't get the full on, but it was pretty damn good.
It was beautiful.
Oh, we got a lot of people at work. Harry's at work. Kyle just finished up his day at work.
Hey, Harry, did you get your? Did you won the general admission passes? Did you get those yet?
I want to meet
Just
up.
a question. Australia's in the house.
General admission.
Can a
what?
Chris meet up with
Love
the
ride.
Kyles?
Oh, cool.
I don't know what that means.
Cool.
Working, but am I really? Nope. Watching Two Lane Life, brother. Hello
Well,
from
they say
Australia.
most people get in a little bit late. They futz around, eat breakfast. They look at their phone. They do it. They figure they do a couple hours of work in an 8-hour day. That was a study they had.
Yeah. I show up at noon. I leave at 1:30.
It was a study they had.
They did a study on how people's work habits were.
Yes, I'm sure they did. What about when they were actually at work?
Nah, too much social media, too much stuff going on.
I'm saying, like, the world's changed quite a bit. People are working from home more now.
I'm retired. Only work I do is house and yard work and watching Two Lane Life.
I like
right.
it. I like
Sup,
it.
fellas, and Kyle hitting the Americade Ride Lake George, New York area in June. That sounds beautiful.
Is it hot and humid there in June? It seems like it would
the
be.
burning question people have for Two Lane Life crew? Is there a burning question?
Is there a
All right, Harry
burn?
got his tickets.
Nice. O2Y Glide, bitching.
It was called
Nice.
Office Space.
Got him.
My day's over.
Harry was at Laidlaw's last Saturday. Boom. It was
Oh,
called
nice.
Office Space.
So workforce. There you go.
Wow.
Most people working nowadays with no pants on.
That's right, Thomas.
That's rad.
Yes. All right. For those listening to audio only, we're scrolling through some comments. So,
What does it say? What is the biggest up 2024?
what is the biggest 2024 Road Glide upgrade you are most thankful for?
Oh,
Oof.
they're
I'm gonna
light.
just-
Go ahead.
Oh, that we did to them, or that came in the bike?
I think
Probably
that came.
Okay.
Or wait, what's the biggest upgrade
No, that's true.
you are most thankful for?
Yeah,
So
I
from
would just
Harley.
think the new bike out of the box is what I think he's saying.
I mean the fairing, having the infotainment system all together, having the fairing be like 30 pounds lighter. It's not that I was against the Road Glide when I had my Road King, but when I hopped on Lance's bike, it felt a little heavier at low speeds, and now it just doesn't. Having the ride modes, which is kind of part of the fairing thing because you have access to that, is awesome. You can ride it in road mode, which is a little just whatever. Then sports, cool. Then you can make a custom throttle map. Having I don't know. I like it.
They're light, they're nimble, they're fast, they're so fun to ride. I mean, you kind of can become one with the machine. You're not getting ridden by the bike, you're actually riding the bike. It's my favorite bike to date.
So he is asking
I called
about upgrades, but
The Thrash and Top Tree, without a doubt,
But
with the bars.
I need to say something
Yeah.
first because
Yes.
you can't just jump in there because I need to get my.
I'm jumping, dude.
I think Harley Davidson has done one of the best jobs on the touring platform that we've seen from any of the bikes. Out of the box, the suspension's better, the ride capability's better, the bars were different, and having the sport modes and different ride modes that you can get into, insanely good.
Insane.
So do you want to talk about what upgrade you're most thankful for? The upgrade you did?
Yeah, I mean, right away you put bars and risers with a top tree. You put front suspension, rear suspension, foot controls, everything that you need. Your seat, your windshields, clockworks. That made that bike such a great machine, and I really learned how great it was and how awesome every upgrade we do on the bikes, which are all available at twolanelife.com. When we went to Las Vegas Speedway and we were coached how to ride, I mean, I was really happy to know that we were doing a lot of things proper. But once you're on the track and you're getting told by a professional what to do, those bikes are amazing. I love them.
We did Finger Lakes part of it. We were staying up on the top, but yeah, I mean, I think if you just look at what we've put on the bikes, we've got miles on them, and we've test ridden everything and know how it performs. And each one of our bikes is set up a little differently. These boys both have the tree. Josh has a little different riser setup than Lance. Bars are the same. I have a different setup. I've got high bend bars on a 9.5 mounted to the stock tree. I'm with the OG boards, which I like, and it's something that everyone can come into the shop and sit on our bikes and feel the difference. I don't think the first upgrade you need to do on these new bikes is suspension, but we did suspension, and I'm super glad we did. I think the Legend Comfort that we've got on is great. I think the remote reservoir arcs that we've got on is great. I think the Fueling BA air filter really awakened the bike. And I've got the full headers and 4.5-inch Cobra Gen 2 neighbor haters, and the bike just rips. I mean, it's
without being tuned.
No, without being, and mind you should tune the bikes. We're not doing it the right way, and it could probably run better. It runs a little rich right now, but just insane. Great bikes.
Well, I again, it's just such a fun bike to ride, and you push them around the parking lot, and you can feel how light they are.
I think that's Josh's point about the fairing. Like, they've taken all the weight out of that front end, and it's.
But the funny thing is, I push around that Dyna, the Road King, Purple People Eater, the Blue Bike, the Dyna, our bikes. The heaviest bike pushing around the parking lot is that Dyna.
Only because my brakes are rubbing. It's when you ride that thing, it feels so small and light and fun. It's amazing. Burning question. Okay. Let's see. You guys have forged so many great relationships within our community. How do you manage to keep in touch with everyone regularly? We've cloned ourselves and we use AI. That's it.
It's actually easy because we're easy to be found. So we're approachable. So anyone that we've met or forged relationships, it kind of just flows.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, I mean, for industry people, it's a little bit easier because we're at some of the same events. But I have to tell you that I don't think we ever thought the type of reach we've had with people that have had issues, either mentally, physically, emotionally. Those are the ones that we kind of tend to remember the most. And sometimes we don't remember all the names, but to have someone come up and tell you that we've saved their life in one way, shape, or form is something to me that, and I've talked about this, I think it was Braveheart, could have been, I don't know, Gladiator, but he says that there's going to be a time to stop honoring yourself. And I would like to think at the end of the day, when we're all said and done, we can look back on this thing and say, you know, we were honoring others and we were trying to help others. And that's what I look forward to. I look forward to hearing the next story, and it's just kind of like, what's the best ride? I don't know. Maybe it's the next one. We've done some really good ones, but similarly, when you hear some of these stories of people, look at the thing yesterday, and sometimes we forget that those moments happen. The guy that I was talking to, you know, his lower lips quivering. I'm about ready to cry, and it's a hug out because he didn't know if he was going to be around, you know. And so I think those things for me, when you stop honoring yourself and honor others, and that's why we're trying to do the same thing. The last 3 years we've given, we'll end up by the time this one's done, probably $12,000 of, you know, donations back to charities.
Well,
and so, and it's not something we have to do. We just, we do it.
It's just, you know, you go out and meet people across this country, and we have a great country. Everyone needs family. Everybody needs friends. They need someone that has their back. And we find that across the country, and we meet these people, and they want to share their story, and they tell us their story. And I guess the thing that has helped us grow is we've actually listened to their stories, and we learn from them. A lot of our greatest sayings that we come up with, whether it's something simple like we're out in the middle of nowhere, and then it's like, but out in the middle of nowhere is actually somewhere. So we learn so much from people out there. They learn from us. We're sharing, we're telling stories. So family is the key to this whole thing. Everybody wants to be connected to family.
I think, just in fairness to the people that have been on camera, we don't just intentionally put them up. We ask if it's okay.
Right.
We need to get their approval that it's fine. And we try to share with people that your story, while we're here and while you're telling it, if you could just impact one person in your lifetime and make their life better, I mean, isn't that worth it?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, with that being said, people will tell us, I'm not good on camera. I really don't want to talk on camera. And then we keep talking to them, and then they're on camera and they're talking. Boy, do they have a great story they just finished telling us. And I'm like, either you let it come out or we got it out of you, but whatever had happened, that was fantastic. It's going to be great in the video.
Well, and I think I said this last time too. We've been blessed that even people within the industry, like Nikki's also talking about, that have trusted us in this very room with their stories. And we've had many of them that are heart-wrenching, but they know that we weren't going to pull punches on them. It was going to be an honest, thoughtful, insightful, loving conversation, and they felt comfortable enough to share some of their deepest, darkest stories.
Yeah, don't be afraid to be who you are. Be who you are, because who you are is good. I always used to say that, but you know, be proud of what you are.
Bingo.
So good question, Mickey. Thanks, man. Maybe we got a little deep on that one, but every time it just reminds me of why we're actually doing this. I think we've talked about it from day one. Even when Lance and I first started the channel and the pandemic hit, we kept traveling, and all of a sudden we'd be in a state and the breakfast shop opens and everything, fate just kept running into, us and in a positive way. And we loved it.
Yeah. Just be yourself, do yourself, get out and find things, meet people. Don't stop. No matter what's going on in the world, don't stop living your life, because that's what you got to do. And like he just said, we did that. No matter what, people were locking down, they were staying home, they're doing that. We were just like, we're gone. Whew. That's what you got to do. Live while you're alive.
And with that,
live life. It's meant to be lived. It's on my Instagram.
Good man.
We shake hands with America. We actually you're right, Kyle, but we actually shake hands with,
what'd Kyle say?
With the globe. Shake hands with America.
Yes.
I mean, that's the other thing. It's crazy that the global reach, when we have people in here almost every week from a different country.
And it's amazing everywhere we go, and every state we're in, and no matter what national park, wherever we are, there's no such thing as division. Everyone's there for a good time. We're all having fun. And it's just like, that's what we got to do. Get on your motorcycle, start your motorcycle, turn your TV off, and get the hell out of town. That's it.
I like Mickey's response to us. Yeah, I know you put that up already, but we love you, Mickey.
Mickey, you might need to be on the show sometime.
Yeah, come on out now during your lunch break. it'll be a 3-hour.
Call in sick that day
say,
and just
Matt,
get out here.
I'm a little sick. I gotta go.
Well, the trick to that is hang off your bed upside down and then get on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like this way, and then it feels like you're
Okay.
stressed out.
or Mickey, you could bring Matt. You can both be on the show.
Bring Matt.
People liked him on the show.
White pants.
Come on, Matt.
Come on, white pants.
Times two.
Last question. Any plans yet for Route 66 100th anniversary? And before you answer that, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the next person that just purchased something, which is Corey Godwin. So
Thank
any
you, Corey.
plans?
Good luck on the sweepstakes.
Well, we love celebrating the open
hope-
road.
Hopefully, we'll know a little bit more next week. We have a discussion with the guy that runs Route Magazine, and they specialize in Route 66. So we're going to be talking with him Monday or Tuesday, and kind of get the lay of the land, and then put our schedule together for 2026. Can you believe that? 26.
No, I can't believe it, but I have to be on it myself personally, and he has to be for his own personal reasons too, which he'll probably tell you in a second. But I'm going to be 66 next year, February 5th, 1960. So I want to run it because of that. So I have a reason. He has a reason. Josh has a reason. We'll share.
well,
all
if
that
you go,
later.
my reason is I have to film.
Josh
Yeah.
has to film. Like that's his reason.
That's my reason.
Jeez.
That's a
good enough
reason.
for me, dude.
Actually, so Route 66 was established in 1966 in November
Yes, November
28th, I believe.
28th.
I
or
think it's
26th,
28th,
yeah.
but I could be wrong. But I was born in 1966
96.
in November.
Jason Flores, he might
So
be
there's
watching
reasons.
from
There's
the beginning.
reasons. What?
Jason Flores says, "Did I miss the live?" No, I'm seeing that, but sometimes if you click on it, it brings you to the beginning and not what's happening right now.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, because I'll get comments on the live comments on the side that people are asking from something we talked about like 40 minutes before. Sometimes it just depends.
Oh, so Mickey can come out. We'll have to get him out on a Thursday, him and Matt.
Yeah, we can ride out. Yeah. All right. Okay. You should have done that today. How about that? Huh?
Maybe next Thursday.
What's there's Mustard Bob.
Mustard Bob, who also offered to
Yes.
help the party.
Yeah, we'll take your help on that,
If
buddy.
you're fortunate enough to be nearby, stop in and say hi to the Two Lane Life crew. Do it. If you do, you'll experience kindness and generosity. No, actually, Thomas, it's only you. They're
No,
only nice to you. Okay.
but bring the truck.
Come on by.
So quickly, you've got 5 days left to enter the drawing for the sweepstakes. We're going to start putting up the raffle prizes and tickets for our open house giveaway. Again, we're helping Stop the Void. Go check out that website. It's insane what's happening in our country, and we need to share the experiences. We have the Love Ride the following day after our open house. Let me back up 1 second. Next Friday, Saturday, we will be in Las Vegas at Red Rock Harley Davidson. Come on by, say hello if you're around. There's stunt shows. There's a bike build off that's Thrash and Cruci doing something. Both are going to be very cool. And then again, come into the open house, make it a weekend, enjoy some food, enjoy some music, enjoy the Two Lane Life crew. Thrashing will be there, fueling will be there, and then get a hotel and jump on into the Love Ride.
Yeah.
Baby.
There you have it. So, hey,
Drum roll.
Thanks for all the great questions today.
has it been an hour?
It's been an hour.
Yep.
Wow. What a great time
4:59.
hanging out with you guys.
Could we had one question. How did we meet? Do you think we could tell that in 47, 46, 45
How
seconds?
did we meet?
How did the three of us meet?
Well, I
In a
always
jail
get it
cell
wrong,
in
so why
Tijuana.
don't you tell it?
I'll do it. You get it wrong?
Well,
Who says that?
kept saying it was a Kern Camp trip, and it wasn't.
What does Terry Scott say?
Their
in
wives
there?
worked together in a pediatrician's office for the longest time. They always saw each other at wedding parties, yada, yada, work parties. Oh, you ride. Yeah. Never ended up riding together immediately. Then they started going out. Let's go to Neptune's, right? Am I doing good so far?
Yeah.
Let's go to Neptune's. Oh, well, this gets boring. How far can we get in one day? Okay, then you go 500 miles. You draw a circle, this and that. They start riding. They come back. Their families are like, you guys have some amazing stories. You got to share them with the world, buddy.
I mean, as simple as that is we used to like travel and take a 2-day journey to get to the Grand Canyon. But now we can get there by lunch.
Yeah.
So keep going.
And then, we'll fast forward quite a bit after their families are like, y'all got to film this. They went out and they filmed their first video on iPhones and GoPros and whatnot. And they came back and they're like, all right, cool. Oh, shit, we got to edit this. So some guy went to go teach them. They were like, we don't really, that's gnarly. They went over to Thrashin, Lance Sr.'s son's company that used to be in the same complex as us. Went to the warehouse and was like, hey, does anyone know a young, good-looking guy who rides motorcycles and edits? And this guy, Rob, that I knew, happened to mention my name, and that was that.
Well, I'm going to amend that story just a little bit. 2 old guys asking for a young, good-looking guy.
I didn't say
edits
old.
videos.
I didn't say old.
Well, we are old.
Yeah.
And we didn't
But we
say
can't ask for a young, good-looking guy that edits videos.
We
that
didn't
would
say
be
that.
sketchy.
Plus, you're in Chatsworth.
Did he say that?
Yes, he
Yeah.
said that. We're in Chatsworth, the porn capital of the world.
You're
We said
making
we
this
wanted
weird. You're
a
making
young-
this weird,
A
dude.
young man that had no family and nothing to live for. So we could just wipe him out.
It's the only guy that can live this fucking lifestyle. Yeah. Thanks, Farm Dog. Best 45-second summary ever. It was like 2.5 minutes,
Northern
but thank
Ireland
you.
in
Yeah.
the house.
Right
Hey,
on.
Colin.
Oh, we got to go there
All
too.
right. Thank you all. twolanelife.com. Go enter. Appreciate all the support and look for the next drop. What's coming up next?
Remember, we love y'all.
Next week, I just threw the track down today. It will be a quick kind of recap of the Thrashing Ride, just all the action of the giant Thrashing Ride with all 900 people, which is gnarly. And then the first section of the ride home, which I haven't edited far enough to remember where the hell we got. But leaving Sturgis on the carbureted bikes. It'll be cool. It'll be a good one.
David Hampton, we have some new shirts coming out, so take a look. It should be out here shortly.
Bunch of new shirts.
Yep.
So,
Hoodies, everything.
hoodies, everything. Some cool,
Long
cool
sleeve,
stuff.
short sleeve.
Thank you, Mitzi.
We have gloves. We have hats coming. We've got a lot of new apparel coming in.
So we love y'all. Have a good weekend, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in Las Vegas next week because
We
I
don't-
know all of you are coming.
We don't love you all. We like most of you.
Yeah.